Welcome back to the Rebel Saint podcast. I'm Sister Abigail Hester, and I'm the founder of the Order of Franciscan Clarions. This is episode 3, Following Jesus Without Fear. And this is a place where we follow Jesus boldly, question fearlessly, and refuse to let religion become a substitute for love. If you're tired of shallow answers, if you've ever wondered whether faith can still be compassionate, can it be intelligent, can it be deeply rooted in justice, then you're in the right place. Today we're talking about something every Christian wrestles with at one point or another. What does it really mean to follow Jesus without fear? You see, fear has always been used as a tool. And throughout history, fear has been used to control people. Fear of hell, fear of asking questions, fear of outsiders, fear of making mistakes, fear of disappointing God. But when I read the Gospels, I don't see Jesus handing people more fear. I see Jesus setting people free from fear. Again and again, Jesus tells people, do not be afraid. Not because life would become easy, but because love is stronger than fear. Perfect love, you see, drives out fear. One of my favorite verses comes from 1 John, where it says, there's no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. And I want you to notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say perfect doctrine cast out fear. It doesn't say perfect church attendance cast out fear. It doesn't say perfect politics cast out fear. It doesn't say perfect theology cast out fear. It says love. Love is the measure. And if our faith makes us more afraid than compassionate, then something has gone wrong. Jesus wasn't afraid to challenge the system. Jesus challenged religious leaders. He touched people that others avoided. He welcomed women. He welcomed foreigners. Which I guess is a testament against our country's current policies. He welcomed sinners. And he welcomed those that society called unclean. Jesus healed on the Sabbath. He overturned tables. And this wasn't because he loved conflict. It's because he loved people more than systems. And sometimes following Jesus means making comfortable people uncomfortable. Sometimes it means standing beside those that everybody else has abandoned. So what does all this mean today? Well, following Jesus without fear means asking honest questions. It means standing with the marginalized people. It means choosing compassion over certainty. It means practicing forgiveness. It means admitting when we're wrong. It means growing instead of pretending we've already arrived. Because faith isn't about having every answer. Faith is trusting love enough to keep walking. And as Franciscan Clarions, we believe discipleship is lived with simplicity, courage, and compassion. We're called to serve. We're called to protect creation. We're called to care for the poor. We're called to welcome those that are rejected by society. We're called to become a people whose lives preach the gospel long before we open our mouths. And this isn't always popular, but neither was Jesus. So this week, I want to leave you with one question. Where has fear been making your decisions? Maybe it's fear of rejection, or fear of failure, fear of change, fear of what others might think. Ask yourself this question instead. Ask yourself, what would love do instead? And take a small step towards love this week. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Call someone, forgive someone, help a neighbor. Speak up for someone who's ignored, because every act of love pushes back against fear. Well, family, thank you for spending this time with me. If this episode has encouraged you, please share it with somebody who needs a little bit of hope. Join our community where we continue these conversations regularly, where we encourage one another to live courageously and compassionately. And until next time, live simply, love boldly, question honestly, and by all means, keep following the poor, queer, and crucified Christ. Grace and peace. Blessings, my friends.